Barnabas is the heir to the family, young, handsome, wealthy. However, he develops a complicated relationship with his maid. Angelique is in love with Barnabas, but his feelings for her were not genuine. She feels betrayed and humiliated. Angelique is a witch. She destroyed the stone statue with her dark magic. His parents were on their way home. The stone statue collapsed over their heads. Barnabas was saddened by the loss of his parents, but he soon got over it. For he had found his true love, Josette. The maid was enraged by the man's betrayal. She used her dark magic again to curse both Barnabas and Josette. Josette walked towards the cliff. With dark magic, she fell from the cliff. Barnabas watched his lover die. Barnabas jumped off the cliff in grief. But he didn't die. Angelique's curse turned him into a vampire. It left him with an eternity of loneliness and pain. Barnabas had become a vampire. Angelique encouraged the townspeople to destroy him. He was put in a coffin and chained and buried in the ground. Until 100 years had passed. The site where he was buried became a construction site. The coffin was dug up by the construction crew and cut the chains. He flew out of the coffin. His long confinement made him very hungry. The workers were all sacrificed. After eating his fill, he realized there was a McDonald's next door, and he regretted it. He went to the manor where he used to live and met the drunken servant. He hypnotized him and made him his loyal servant. From the servant, he learned that there were still descendants of the family. He asked the servant to clean him up and took him to meet the descendants. The sudden appearance made Elizabeth suspicious. To prove his identity, he opened the trapdoor, but inside, it turned into a storeroom. Then he opened a secret passage and led Elizabeth into it, to a room full of treasure. He promised not to harm his family and gained the trust of his descendants. The family had fallen. He decided to stay with the family and bring them back to prominence. And that's when a maid who looked like Josette appeared. He found love again, and they fell in love. Barnabas found the witch, asked her to lift the curse. Angelique tried to win him back. She took off her coat and showed Barnabas his favorite. Threatens him with Josette. For Josette's sake, they fought. This was no ordinary fight. The witch pushed him against the wall and tore it down. He fought back, pushed her against another wall, and quickly pounced on her. The battlefield was severely damaged by them. After one long minute, the battle was finally over. There's no winner, no loser.